not my friend. Remember that. You're not my friend. I'ma beat you. I'ma beat you. See, didn't I tell you you're gonna feel some fear you ain't felt? Don't do that.
Get ready to hear all about one of the most anticipated boxing matches. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney will face off against each other on April 20th, 2024 in New York. That's all if current plans stay in place, as Ryan Garcia has pushed for some changes. Watch the full video to find out more. Let's begin this video by talking about how this fight was put together. After years of tension between them, the two talented fighters will finally get a chance to compete for ultimate bragging rights. WBC super lightweight champion Devin Haney will be defending his title against Ryan Garcia. These two have a long history, which makes this bout all the more interesting. The rivalry dates back to their amateur days, where the two have faced off against each other on 6 separate occasions. Their record is tied with 3 wins each, which makes their upcoming match a tiebreaker. This match won't just be about the lightweight championship, but it will be about setting an old score and proving once and for all who the superior fighter is. The road leading to this fight has been tough for both individuals. Ryan Garcia, who had a very impressive start to his professional boxing career, had to face some setbacks due to injuries and mental health issues.
I would say 3 weeks after the Campbell fight, everything came crashing down on me. I had a lot happen to me before that Campbell fight. I never addressed any problems I had outside the ring.
After a loss to Gervonta Davis last year, he made some changes to his team by getting a new trainer, Derek James. Perhaps as a result, he bounced back with a knockout victory against Oscar Duarte in December. His attempts to face Ronaldo Romero didn't work out, eventually leading to his match with Haney, in which Garcia will compete for a major world title for the first time. On the other hand, David Haney has been steadily climbing the ranks of professional boxing. He's held gold since 2019, starting with the interim WBC lightweight belt, which he won against Zor Abdullayev. He was then promoted to full-time status and fought George Kambosos Jr. in Australia in June 2022. He beat the Aussie, winning the WBC, IBF, WBO and ring belts to become the undisputed champion. He was required to fight Kambosos again due to the rematch clause, and he once again came out victorious. He moved up in weight in December last year, allowing him to fight the WBC super lightweight title against Regis Prograis, which he also won.
For your winner by unanimous decision, and the new WBC super lightweight champion.
His consistent performance has made him a formidable champion, and Ryan Garcia will be facing a very different Haney from their amateur days. There's no doubt a very tense feeling between the two going into this fight. The two were sparring verbally during a face-off in Las Vegas in February and had some unsavory things to say about each other. "I'ma beat you, you soft."
I'ma beat you. I'm reading everything. You soft. Stop. I already know you whack.
Shouted Garcia while Devin clapped back, "Everybody knows you're really whack."
Everybody know you really whack. Nigga, you're whack. You're whack. No, you're whack.
Bro, that was whack. That was whack. You soft, bro. You soft.
The war of words eventually led to Ryan Garcia shoving Devin Haney, surrounded by a crowd of fans recording with their phones. People eventually moved in to pull the two apart and prevent any further escalation. Very recently, the two fighters had another fiery face-off in Los Angeles during the press conference for their upcoming match. During the conference, Ryan Garcia addressed some of the accusations made against him. He's accused of using cocaine, and during the conference itself, Haney tells him to stop the coke. As opposed to his usual shouting and aggressiveness, he acts calmly and clarifies that he doesn't do cocaine and is willing to do a live drug test to prove it. When asked, "What do you do?" he responds that he drinks and smokes weed, like the majority of people in the audience.
I don't do cocaine. I would do a live drug test.
What do you do?
I would do a
What do you
live
do?
drug test.
What do you do?
I drink and I smoke weed, and so has the majority of this room.
Haney suggests that Garcia is a bad example for the younger generation that watches this sport. The stakes couldn't be higher going into this matchup, as both of these fighters will have to back up their fiery words in the ring. Before we move further, let's do a head-to-head comparison of the stats of these boxers. Beginning with their origins, both of these fighters hail from California. David Haney is 24 years old from San Francisco, while Ryan Garcia is a year older at 25 and was born in Los Alamitos. Ryan Garcia has the advantage on height, as he's 5 feet 10 inches as opposed to Haney, who's 5 feet 8. However, when it comes to reach, Haney has a slight lead with 71 inches, while Garcia has a 70-inch reach. Haney is definitely more experienced, having competed in 210 rounds, while Garcia has competed in 136. However, when it comes to the knockout ratio, Garcia has won 80% of his matches via knockout, while Haney has won 48.3%. This will be an important stat going into the match, and it also highlights the different styles of these two fighters. While Haney is a more tactical fighter known for his defensive prowess, Garcia is more aggressive and can unleash rapid combinations to knock out his opponent. Next, let's look at what the pros have to say about this match and who they think is the favorite to win. Let's begin with Amir Khan, the former light welterweight champion himself. I'd put my money on Haney any day. Betting on him against Garcia, easy money. He's got what it takes to come out on top. If Garcia loses this one, it might be time to hang up the gloves. Shakur Stevenson, a rising star in the boxing world and former featherweight world champion, also weighed in on this upcoming match. I see Haney coming out on top. He's got the complete package as a boxer, and I think he'll outclass Garcia in the ring. Haney's faced tougher competition. He's been in there with some of the best. Oscar De La Hoya, a promoter and former professional boxer, also seemed to have picked Haney as his favorite. Let me tell you folks, Devin Haney is the real deal. He also teased the possibility of the match against Garcia having record-breaking pay-per-view numbers. Imagine the fireworks, the drama, and the sheer spectacle of it all. This isn't just another fight, it's an event, a moment in history waiting to be written. The build-up to this epic match hasn't gone without controversy. Ryan Garcia is known for being surrounded by drama, whether it comes to his boxing career or his personal life. Ryan Garcia had pushed for the date for their upcoming match to be changed. Instead of April 20th, he was pushing for the match to take place on May 4th. He also wanted the location to be changed. He wants the fight to go down in Las Vegas instead of New York. For his part, he has some solid reasoning for wanting these changes. May 4th is a very traditional boxing date, and holding the fight in Las Vegas is expected to increase the live gate by a staggering $5 million. However, this is easier said than done, since Canelo Alvarez already has a hold on that date, with either Jaime Munguia or Edgar Berlanga being locked in as his opponents. There's also been some disturbing social media content from Ryan Garcia recently, which raised some doubts about the viability of his upcoming match with Devin Haney. There was a video posted on his social media claiming Garcia was dead and his throat was slit, which sparked a lot of concerns. We got him, boys. Ryan Garcia, R.I.P. bitch 666, is written over the clip. His ex-wife came out and claimed that the troubled boxer is still alive, but vaguely added that he's being heavily oppressed. This all comes amid allegations of drug use as he gets ready for his rematch with Devin Haney. Despite all these controversies and doubts being raised, Ryan Garcia himself has confirmed that the match is still going ahead on April 20th. All the controversy will only add to the excitement when these two face off in Brooklyn, New York on April 20th. What do you feel about this match and the drama surrounding it? Who do you think will win? Tell us all in the comments.